Merry Christmas, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1797 of What Shift You Know. I know the Santa hat cannot hide my curlers. Curlers in your hair, shame on you. Remember those commercials? That dates back decades and decades, of course. But I'm showing up in my curlers because it's Christmas morning and I gotta go to Christmas at my family's later and I don't want to have to curl my hair twice today. I know, lazy, right? I am one of those believers in do something once, do it right the first time, and then you don't have to redo it or rework. And to me, having to fix my hair twice in one day is rework. I don't mind fixing it in the morning and then putting it in a ponytail. That doesn't count, but otherwise, no. So I'm showing up with curlers in my hair today. Still had some Christmas things to do this morning. And my Christmas pajamas. Why? Because I love my Christmas pajamas and it's fun. Almost got the whole family in pictures yesterday and we're missing my son, and I was really sad because he had his on first and then he changed and then we all decided to do a picture in him, and so it's crazy. But that is the drama of Christmas Eve in pretty much everybody's family. I would love to know if there is zero drama in your family, because I have yet to meet a family that doesn't have some sort of drama, especially around the holidays. So today, Christmas Day, hoping it's a more peaceful and less drama-filled day, but you never know. We get what we get, and we enjoy every minute of it, no matter how crazy it is. It's always loud. That's one thing I've learned, is it's always really loud. Especially the more kids there are, the louder it is. But that's not even true. In my family, the more of us there are, the louder it is. So it's just fun. So today we talked about a couple of things. Our idiom for supersize your business was one I've never heard of before. It's from Thailand, and it's basically the Thailand's equivalent of whence pigs fly, but it's much more eloquent and it's a lot more fun. And it is one afternoon in your next reincarnation, which is basically saying it is never gonna happen, right? Whatever it is that you're planning or you're thinking of doing, it's impossible for you, so why are you even gonna try? Now, I don't know about you, but pretty much everyone I know has heard some version of this in our lifetime, right? We've heard, oh, that's too hard. Why are you going to try it? Why are you working so hard on that? It's never going to happen. You're never going to create the business you want. You're never going to get that job. You're never going to, become that, whatever it is that you want to become, doctor, rocket scientist, whatever. Yet, people do and become those things every single day. And I found over time that when someone is telling me that I can't do something, lots of times they're trying to protect me from getting hurt or from feeling like I failed. But really, they're just projecting, and they're telling me that they're afraid to do something like that. Remember when I still get heat about doing videos, especially when I do them in my curlers, from members of my family. And it's because they don't do that. They feel uncomfortable and they would never do that. I don't think there's anyone in my family, except maybe my mom. My mom would do them, that would show up on live video because of all kinds of reasons. We all have lots of reasons. I had lots of reasons before I actually showed up on video, and then the reasons to do it became greater than the reasons not to do it, and then they overcame my fear, and then I did it and I didn't die. I've actually shown up in my curlers before and my pajamas for a long time, and nothing bad happened. I didn't die. I didn't get any. I did get some haters. We all get haters, right? Because some people think we're ridiculous. I can pretty much guarantee I will get some haters about the Christmas pajamas and about the curlers. But you know what? That, again, tells me more about them than it does about me. And it took a while to get there. Not gonna fib. It did take me a while to get to that realization. But once I did, it took the sting out of all the nonsense that a lot of people let hurt them in the world these days. Only a few people can still hurt me and hurt my feelings, but that's all on me too, because if they're hurting my feelings, it's because I'm choosing to let my feelings be hurt, right? All right, so one afternoon in your next reincarnation, I think I'm going to start saying that instead of doubting someone and saying when pigs fly. Now, I like to think I'm a possibility thinker, so I'm not sure I'll ever have a chance to use this particular idiom at all, except in the context of teaching people about it in our group. Our topic for our annual challenge, the BU 365-day challenge, day 359 already today. We're almost at the end of the year, which means I need to figure out next year's challenge, right? Because I'm going to do one next year. And I've got an idea, but I've got a couple ideas I'm bouncing around, and it's just a matter of I'll decide before the end of the year exactly what it's going to be. Because I wouldn't want to give myself too much notice, and I like to do things impromptu, so I don't want to get too prepared. I think last year it wasn't until February that I actually mapped out the year's content by writing notes on a calendar. I don't have it here. It's over in another part of my office, but it wasn't until February before I said, it's a little bit challenging to create content every single day for the challenge. I should at least have a structure to it. So I had the basic big picture structure of what I wanted to do, but I didn't have the daily topics and things, and it really helped me to just jot down the daily topics. Now some months, some days, I changed it up and I flipped it around, but I at least had a possible plan of what I was going to talk about every day. So I want to do that for next year too. But again, it's probably not going to happen the detailed daily until sometime in January after I've already started the challenge, because I have to first decide what is the exact challenge going to be. And I've got some personal challenges, some health challenges coming up next year that aren't scheduled. And I think the hardest part is dealing with them when I know it's coming, but I have no idea when. I need to have heart surgery next year, but it's one of those things where until my ICD, my internal cardiac device, fails enough, they won't replace it, which I got to tell you, I don't count on mine for pacing or anything, but if I counted on it to keep my heart going and I had to wait till it failed, I'd be freaking out. But since mine is just kind of like my Iron Man insurance policy in case something happens, just, my heart needs a jump start, it doesn't faze me. I don't care when. I just care when, in terms of planning out and doing and showing up in the world for people I'm here to show up for. So today's challenge was about 2 questions. I'm just asking 2 questions every day. And the first one was about reincarnation. Do you believe in reincarnation? Which is what led me to pick the one afternoon in your next reincarnation idiom for today. And the second question was, how long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse? Which is just a fun question, right? Because zombies aren't real, I know. Hate to burst anybody's bubbles, but I really don't believe that zombies exist. So just personally, it's up to you. Maybe you believe in zombies. I do get a kick out of zombie shows. I think they're funny. Which is funny because before I had my sudden cardiac arrest in 2010, I hated any scary horror type movies. Wouldn't watch them. Would have nothing to do with them. And then afterwards, for some reason, I now find them freaking hilarious. I don't like murder mayhem-y stuff, but there's usually murder in zombie apocalypses, but it's make-believe, and so I can see it as make-believe, and so it doesn't faze me anymore. All right, great Christmas topic, right? How long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse? But if you're sitting around the table and the family doesn't have anything to talk about, you can ask them the question. How long do y'all think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse? I don't think I'll be brave enough to ask that today at lunch, but maybe I will. All right, that's it. If I can help in any way, ask, even on Christmas Day. If you Voxer me, I will find a chance and a time to answer. pajamagrandma@gmail.com is my Voxer handle. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have an absolutely Merry Christmas and enjoy whatever happens, drama and all. I'll see you tomorrow.